the weather and when it fluctuated, the earlier blooming cherry trees, the pink ones, which are the accolades, those looked like they were going to come out until about 2 weeks ago. We were following the buds and then they stopped. And I think that what people need to remember is that this viewing and this appreciation is about appreciating the whole process, from watching the buds to watching them develop to watching them bloom, and then to watching the petals fly around in the air, and appreciating what the fragility of life. That's what makes cherry trees unique, is that with the difference between crab apples and other blooming trees is that they are not as sensitive to temperature. And so you pretty much can guarantee that the crab apples will bloom. But with cherry trees, it's a surprise, and it's something to anticipate and to really cherish when you do get a big show. The difference between the cherry trees that would be in Japan and the cherry trees that would be in DC or any other place is that there are different zones, different climates, different microclimates, and Japan is an island. So there are a lot of different issues and things that affect their bloom time, just like DC. They're usually 2 weeks ahead of us. We're unique. The cherry blossoms are extremely sensitive to temperature. That plays a huge part in it. And also where we're located behind the Museum of Science and Industry, this whole area around the lagoon is a bit of a microclimate in and of itself, which is why this is working so well.
Just to tag off of Karen, the beauty of where we're at right now in the season is that now you've got emerging flowers coming. So just getting out here to spend time among the trees that you don't normally dwell on in the winter if you happen to be out, but now the shape of the trees are fabulous. So just getting out, the birds are out here, everything's starting to bloom. It's fantastic.
Originally, it was to draw attention to the importance of the cultural aspect of sakura, which is cherry blossom, and the appreciation, the Japanese aesthetic behind why it's so important and what it really means. And we also wanted to just see how they would do at the garden. And we were very successful. And later on, we started talking about the idea of planting 120 cherry trees to celebrate the 120-year anniversary of our relationship with Japan and the World's Fair.
Most recently, the Park District on their own planted 34 trees on the back steps of the Museum of Science and Industry. And then the Japanese Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Chicago, along with Park District, has pledged 20 trees for 24, 25, and 26. 60 trees total to commemorate now the 60-year anniversary of that relationship. So we're happy about that. Going on our 5th year of celebrating events in the garden, the annual opening of the waterfall, which coincides with Children's Day, which is Kodomo no Hi. We've got Tori Nagasho, the lantern ceremony, followed by Tsukimi, which is the moon viewing in September. So these events have been really great in bringing people out to the garden and blending it with the visuals of the garden with the cultural aspect of the Japanese music and dance.